It was a pretty normal day. I mean, as normal as a day could be with a Nintendo Direct dropping, but I don't think many of us were expecting Smash Bros. News. Realistically, Smash 4 was only 4 years old. The timeline between Melee and Brawl and Smash 4 was about 6-7 years, so I don't think anyone was expecting a new game quite yet, unless it was a port, and holy shit, Sakurai, you are a madman. I don't know how he pulled it off, but he did. It must have been a lot of sleepless nights, so take a permanent vacation after this one, Mr. Sakurai. You've earned it. Can you believe that it's been 8 months since we saw that glint in Inkling's eye? And since then, we embarked on a journey of reveals, surprises, and a game we used to only dream about. And when all is said and done on December 7th, our journey to Ultimate will end one day shy of 9 months, the same amount of time it takes for a baby to be born. I feel like a baby right now, waiting to be shown the big wide world, except the world is a video game that, you know what, this analogy is getting weird. Anyways, I thought it would be fun to reflect on this journey and go back and look at all the greatest moments that kept our hype going all the way up until December. Because sometimes, the journey is almost as important as the destination. Almost. So, without further ado, this is the 9-month journey to Smash Bros. Ultimate. Before I get into the whole E3 recap, keep in mind that we didn't hear anything about this game from March 8th to June 12th. That is 96 days of pure speculation. People were losing their minds. Thinking back, that was pretty fucking sadistic, Sakurai. People got divided into 2 camps, the first being, it's a port, the second, it's a brand new game. People who thought it was a port had the argument that there was no way a new game could be developed this quick, just port Smash 4 onto the Switch with a couple new characters, it's gonna help sell units. People who thought it was a new game, however, had the argument of, the game was how can it be a port if Link is a brand new character? Look at this Breath of the Wild style Link, he's gonna have his paraglider as his up B, he's gonna use all his Sheikah Slate abilities, and look at Mario, that's clearly Cappy on his head, he's gonna be a brand new character. Well, none of that really happened, except for remote bombs, I guess. But there was this certain fear that a lot of people had. Their main not being an Ultimate. We weren't sure of the roster yet. We hadn't seen anything other than Inkling, Link, and Mario. And that was the biggest speculation of all. Who would be returning in Ultimate? Yet another just horrifically aged video on my shit channel. Anyways, I spent a lot of sleepless nights tossing and turning, praying to a higher power that Charizard would be in the next Smash game. I just felt like he had his time in the sun, but his run was over. He was gonna get replaced by a Gen 7 Pokemon or something, and I was just so worried. Please, Sakurai, put my mind at ease. End the suffering of my heart and show me anything, any kind of sign at all. Yeah, no, that will do it, actually. That's pretty fucking good. This was the greatest mic drop in the history of mic drops. To come out the gate with this after 96 days of pure speculation, and reintroduce every character who's ever been in Smash, and put them all in the same game, this is how you set the fucking tone. My excitement was at an all-time high. I don't think this will ever be topped, honestly. There's just no way. Sure, they could have revealed a new character or something, but to do this is the standard right here. Everyone was excited, except for the people who still, for whatever reason, thought it was a port. And then to top it all off, we got Ridley at the end of the presentation, and that's kinda when I knew that Sakurai was going all in with this one. This truly was the ultimate Smash game. I mean, for him to throw away his philosophy that Ridley's too big, add Ridley to the game, have every Smash character, this was really just the start. We were only scratching the surface at this point. It was incredible. We didn't get more Smash information until August, but remember how I said they could have let off with a character reveal? That's what they did this time around. We got Simon and Richter, further pushing Sakurai's new concept of Echo Fighters. Also, Luigi gets murdered in cold blood, but that's besides the point. It's really not even a big deal in comparison to what happened more recently. Why you gotta do them like that, man? This was easily my favorite Ultimate Direct because it was just jam-packed with information. We got more Echo Fighters, 100 plus stages, 900 songs, and to top it all off, we got King K. Rool at the end, and that to me was my favorite reveal of all time. King K. Rool is a character I've wanted since Brawl, since I started playing Smash, and I'm so happy that he's finally in the game. He fits perfectly. I made an entire video about it actually, but yeah, this was just perfection from Sakurai. A masterful job. Not to mention this whole K. Rool reveal was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen from Smash Bros. The thing they did with DDD was really funny, like, that shit was hilarious. It's nice to see Sakurai having fun with stuff like this. I know he's working hard and he's probably very stressed, but stuff like this shows signs that he still truly cares about having fun, and that's nice. To advance the plot further, we have to take a quick detour to a non-Smash Direct that happened back in September, and a very interesting reveal. Isabelle, the second Animal Crossing rep for Super Smash Bros. Was revealed, and people were mixed, I guess, about this. I don't know, it seemed like people were either extremely hyped or extremely disappointed. I didn't really find any in-between for a while. I personally welcomed Isabelle with open arms. She's a new character, it's ultimate, the hype train was rolling. I was excited for her, and I think her fishing rod is extremely cool. Kinda has that Soyo factor. The final Smash Direct before the game's release dropped on November 1st, and a lot of people were disappointed in this one. I mean, they were expecting this to blow the previous Direct out of the water, but that was a tall order. And I think the Spirits mode is what kind of bored people about this one, to be honest. In true Smash Bros. Direct fashion, they kicked things off with a brand new character in Ken. Get it? Kicked? Cause he's a martial artist? God, I'm lonely. And Incineroar, so both these characters to me were pretty badass. I found both of them to be great additions to the roster, and I thought the Direct started off great. But then it went into the Spirits mode. Look, I'm not gonna knock Spirits because obviously a lot of time and effort was put into this. It's extensive, there's a lot of cool characters in it, and I can see why people like it, but to me this was just a little lackluster, I'm not gonna lie. This is an ambitious project though, and I commend Sakurai and his team for adding something this large to a game that's already huge. Everything we've already seen, the characters, stages, music. Even though I'm not a big fan of Spirits, I'm incredibly grateful for this game, and honestly, Amiibo Farmer and I will probably make content for this anyways. I'd say the biggest thing about this Direct was the announcement of DLC, 5 new DLC characters, and this just reignited all the hype. Everyone in my stream chat, I remember, just started losing their minds once again. It was back to normal, and during this, at the peak of the hype, Sakurai drops Piranha Plant? Easily the most surprising reveal of all time, and we all immediately loved him. Well, most of us did. I know some people didn't like Piranha Plant, but everyone seems to like Piranha Plant a lot now, and I can't wait to play as him. And then we got the big World of Light cinematic, and we got to see everything that Sakurai has built crumble before our very eyes as all of our favorite Nintendo characters from our childhood died. Forever. Except for Kirby. Everyone is dead! Except Kirby and Piranha Plant, because he's not born yet. And that's been the journey. A long 9 months, but a hype 9 months. And the journey is almost ended now, because it's only 9 days until Ultimate. That's right, we're now in the single digits for the countdown, and I couldn't be any more excited. So thank you guys so much for allowing me to make content during all this time, because I probably would have lost my sanity if I didn't distract myself with work. 9 days until all of our dreams come true. 9 days until the King Club Club rises from the ashes and begins its world domination. 9 days until the community gets into a months-long argument about the competitive stage list. It's gonna be fucking great. Only 9 measly days until you get to play the character that you convinced yourself you're gonna main in Ultimate, go on for glory, and within an hour, go right back to your Smash 4 main instead. No, but in all seriousness, I just want to say thank you guys for supporting the channel through this journey. I had a lot of fun making all these speculation videos for Ultimate, making all these character reactions, and everything just seems like it's a lot more fun now that a new Smash Bros. Game is coming out. So now that I'm going to have the game in 9 short days, I can't wait to make content for you guys about the game itself. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and just be strong. We're almost there. Or you can just pirate the game like half the community is doing right now. Alright, deuces!